Hi, I'm Bill Roscoe from the Boise Rescue Mission, and I want to let you know, folks who support the mission and work alongside of us as volunteers and donate, we have a lot of homeless guests at the rescue mission who are employed. You know, there's a lot of stigma to being a homeless person, and there's a lot of misunderstanding about homelessness in our community. But right now, about 40% of all of the men and women, adults who are staying with us in shelter, are employed. They're working. And we have a special program for folks like that. First, we help them to get ready to go to work. We provide for the things that they need, including maybe steel-toed boots for a construction job or a hard hat, tape measure, hammer, things like that. Or perhaps it's going to be a briefcase and a nice three-piece suit, depending on what the occupation is going to be. We provide those things and we encourage people to be out looking for work, and when they do that, we give them special accommodation at the rescue mission to enhance their looking for a job and finding that job, then saving their money and moving out of the facility.
To be homeless is hopeless. You feel very alone, and you just feel like you can't get up. You know, there's just nothing you can do when you have nothing. How are you going to get anything? It's hard to look at that, and it drives you further back. I would say that I'm not going to say I found God here. I think that He's finding me here, and He's leading my path in different ways. Mountains are being moved that I didn't even know were in the way. It's just really amazing things that are happening as far as my mindset and coming out of a relationship where I realized it was nothing like what I thought it was, and it's helped me a lot. I'm able to save money here, so I'm able to get on my feet and get a place for my own. I got a car here. It's kind of cool coming from a place where someone really is just stepping on you and telling you that you're not able to do anything, and then within just a period of weeks, what you're able to accomplish when you do take that move. I kind of started working pretty quick. I was here only 3 days when I got a job. Currently, I'm a server. I work at IHOP. I do pretty well there. I work long hours for a few days, so I do graveyards. I work about 12 to 16-hour shifts, just depending on. You never know if someone's going to show up or if it's just really busy. I don't know where people come at from like 4 in the morning and they just want pancakes, but it happens a lot. And so I work long shifts, but I've managed to be able to multitask through things I need to do. Like I spend a day with Sarah, which is the girl I take care of. She gets Monday, so that's now Sarah Day. And then Tuesday I take for myself. And hopefully if I get Sundays off, which sometimes I don't, but if I do, that's sleep day. So I'm able to take care of myself in every aspect. I'm currently looking for a place. It's not so easy. I have no rental history. That makes it really hard. They want double deposits on any apartment right now. I think the price of living is just going up anywhere around here. But I'm looking for it. So I'm just doing the footwork, and then I'm gonna let God open the doors. And if it's not meant to be, it's just not gonna happen. So I'm very thankful. None of this I would still be in a situation that was really, really bad for me. It was taking my mindset from me and taking the way I viewed things myself. If it wasn't for this place, I don't know where I'd be right now.
I grew up in a really bad neighborhood in Southern California. Gangs, drugs, you name it, it was there. So coming to Idaho it was a shock. It's so much different, and I don't think I'll ever leave. My father had passed away, and I was kind of, didn't know what to do, and I had some friends that lived up here, and they said, come up here, and so I came up here, and it ended up being a situation that they drank a lot, and I just wasn't into that, so I did some research, and I came up upon this place, and then I came here, and doors were open for me, and I just went looking for a job and got a job, and I was working full time the whole time I was here and volunteering doing laundry downstairs for the mission, and I just had a difficult time finding a place to live because I didn't have a rental history. I didn't make 3 times the rent. My credit wasn't perfect, so being here gave me the opportunity to do things to rebuild my credit, save money. I work for St. Luke's Hospital, and I was literally homeless the first 2.5 years that I worked at St. Luke's. I was staying here, but technically I was homeless. Being here taught me to give back because the mission has done so much for me. They've done things for me that I never even thought about in the past. Like credit scores, and I have no idea how negatively a low credit score could affect you in life. It's everything, and I just really appreciate the mission and what they do. So that's why I'm here almost every day. I work nights, 4:30 p.m. to 1 a.m. So I come here in the morning and help serve lunch. Then I go home and kick back for a little while, and then I go to work at 4:30. Helping to get back to a place that gave so much to me. There's so many great people here. The people that work here are awesome. I've never met people like this before. It's a lot different than where I came from. The donations that come into this place from the public it's awesome. It keeps this place going. It's really good with the people, the kind people of this state. It's unbelievable. It's a great place.
About 40% of our guests are working today, and we've already had hundreds, literally hundreds of men and women who have stayed with us for a short term while they looked for work, found work, and then were able to move back into independent living again. This is an incredible program that's been going on at the Rescue Mission for over 15 years, and we have literally seen hundreds of people find their way back into the workplace and then live independently again. That's what your support is doing at the Boise Rescue Mission. So I want to thank you for your support, because without you, none of this happens. And at the same time, I want to encourage you and inspire you that if you're an employer, you're looking for some solid, dependable employees, give us a call, because we might very well have that one person you need staying with us right now, looking for your job. Thanks for your support. God bless you.